Or in 1929 in Hertford, when a young girl and her brother saw a tiny man piloting a tiny aeroplane, which landed briefly in the garden before taking off again. I find this story fascinating and so obscure that I just had to include it on the channel. There are, of course, inconsistencies and some instances of uncertainty that make me have my reservations, such as the potential for the encounter having taken place in a couple of possible areas in the park, but it's not really specified exactly which part. Although in the transcripts there's a part where the interviewer is trying to clarify the location and asks, "Oh, so there would have been street lights by the road there?" Which could mean either it's this part here, or potentially this other wooded area here, closer to the main road in general, and with more likelihood of being boggy and unsafe due to the proximity of the lake. Most of the children claimed that the little men had white beards, but Andrew stated that they had black beards. In one account, one of the little men jumped from a tree onto the backs of two of the boys, causing them to fall into the mud. In another, the cars chased them into the mud. Some sources state that the kids said the faces of the little men were greenish in colour, but this isn't borne out in the interviews. One kid said that the funny triangular lights on the cars were not switched on, but another kid said they were. Maybe the older kids just wanted to scare the younger ones and made the whole thing up. There's a second-hand story stating that there's a confession that the kids did just that. This confession isn't produced, however. Maybe this was a move on behalf of one of the people involved for the story to just go away. But it won't. Some quarters believe that the kids merely saw some people in golf carts, since there is a golf course close by, but at 8 p.m, in the dark, in the swamp. Besides, a golf cart seems like it would be too big to account for the way the kids drew the vehicles. With a 2.5-foot figure only just really fitting into the vehicle in the drawing, they'd look tiny in a golf cart. Besides, there's no canopy or roof in the drawing either. And anyway, I can't see 1970s Nottingham having a fleet of 60 golf carts. The 70s UK, it just wasn't like that. We were much more of a make-do-amend society. It's more likely that the golfers just had the trolleys on wheels. According to the interviews, the kids were out at about 8 p.m. and home again for 10 p.m, but the encounter supposedly only lasted 15 minutes. So what were they doing for the rest of that time?